Breaking Bridget.
Gavin Newsom survived the recall.
Yeah.
This mother. I mean, we knew he was going to survive it.
Yeah.
But what was really unsettling was just how much he survived it by. And it's hard to tell if that's because what happened was when Larry Elder took the lead, it became less of a referendum on Gavin and more of people were terrified of Larry Elder becoming governor because he was so aligned with Trump, and people who may have voted against Gavin, knowing that Larry Elder would more than likely be the person who would take over for him, were like, hell no. But it was a little bit upsetting because immediately there were mandates in LA County and he's pretty much a king. There's no one really stopping him from doing anything. I really feel that California's lost as a state.
He's definitely a petty tyrant.
The gloating, too. Ugh.
What makes me mad, too, is
Everyone's
everybody's
so afraid.
like, oh, we spent $267 million on this recall. We had $90 billion surplus that he's giving out $50 to this person, $50 to that person, and we have still so many other things that need to be fixed in the state.
It's just not even relative to how much. I hate that argument. You shouldn't be wasting tax money anyway, but it's like that thing that you said.
1 million seconds is 13 days. 1 billion seconds is 33 years.
Yeah, it's like 300 million compared to the $100 billion we've spent on the rail that isn't supposed to be done until 2034. $100 billion taxpayers have spent. Not to mention the billions of dollars that went missing in the unemployment EDD fraud and theft. Not to mention, I mean, I could go on.
Yeah.
You won't even let us see the budget for the homeless.
No, he vetoed.
The audit.
The audit of where all the money went. He vetoed.
Yeah, because we've twice voted to give billions of dollars, not hundreds of millions or millions, billions of dollars, and nobody can account for any of it. So when people are making that argument, I get mad because I'm like, oh, it's so adorable that you're pretending to give a shit about fiscal responsibility because you actually don't give a shit about fiscal responsibility. If you cared about the money that California is pissing away, taxpayer money, you certainly would be taking them to task for the billions of hundreds of billions of dollars that they're pissing away, as well as the 300 million. But you will never hear these people who are whining about the 300 million take them to task for the hundreds of billions of dollars that get flushed down the toilet and set on fire in this state. That just drives me. That argument is like, oh, you're going to pretend to care about fiscal responsibility for one day after the recall? That's so adorable. You don't actually give a shit. Everyone's full of shit. That's going to be the title of this episode. And I try to remember that every day. And that is why I sit in my garage and make fun of everyone and myself.
I thought the name of this episode was going to be Tax the Rich.
Tax the rich. I just want to get rich enough that people are yelling to tax me. Alas. Although I will get taxed in this state because I'll be paying for all the rich people who fled.